What if you were just one decision away from changing your entire life? For most people, a dead-end job and a pile of debt feel like a life sentence. You know the cycle. Wake up, drag yourself to a job you don't love, come home exhausted and repeat. All while the bills stack up and your dreams start to feel, well, distant. But for the 10 people in this video, that feeling wasn't the end, it was the starting line. They found a business model that most people don't really get, and they used it to build a multi-million-dollar reality. Today, you're getting the real, step-by-step stories of 10 people who started with nothing, buried in debt and desperate for something more, and built empires with affiliate marketing. We're not just showing you the wins, we're getting into the struggles, the strategies and the moments that changed everything. And you'll want to stick around because the story at number 1 is an incredible journey from zero to over $3 million. Let's start the countdown. Number 10 through number 6 are stories about persistence, pivots, and finding the simplest edge. Number 10, Sarah, the Everyday Influencer. Let's kick things off with a story that represents so many people starting out. We'll call her Sarah. She didn't have a marketing degree or a rich family to back her. She had an iPhone, an idea, and a whole lot of fear about putting herself on camera. She started a simple website and a TikTok account, probably asking herself the same question we all do. What are people going to think? But she pushed through that fear. Her strategy was painfully simple but powerful. She was consistent. She posted, she talked to her audience, and she focused on building a real community. Within months, her TikTok blew up to over 10,000 followers, and with it, she got her first real taste of affiliate income. That first win lit a fire under her, and she doubled down. Today, what started as a nervous girl talking to her phone is a business that has generated 5 figures in a single day. Sarah's story proves you don't need a huge budget to start, you just need to start. Number 9, Abhimanyu, the fast starter. What if you could see massive results in just 30 days? It sounds like a sales gimmick, but for some, it's a reality. Take the story of a marketer named Abhimanyu. Starting with zero experience, his journey shows what happens when you find the right mentor. Instead of wasting time with trial and error, Abhimanyu followed a proven plan. He learned how to pick a niche, generate traffic, and most importantly, adopt the right mindset for success. The results were staggering. In his first 30 days of putting his training into action, he generated over $24,000 in affiliate commissions. His story is proof that you don't have to struggle alone for years. Sometimes the fastest way to get where you want to go is to follow someone who's already there. Number 8, the anonymous value provider. Our next story comes from an affiliate who shared his journey on vocal media. He started where many do, stuck in a soul-crushing 9-to-5, drowning in financial stress, and looking for a way out. His first shot at affiliate marketing was a total bust. He was doing what he thought you were supposed to do, spamming links and pushing products. It didn't work. The light bulb moment came when a mentor gave him one piece of advice: stop selling and start helping. That changed everything. He dove deep into audience research, figured out their biggest problems, and created content that actually helped them. The products he promoted became a natural solution, not a sleazy sales pitch. It wasn't overnight. It took him about 2 years of consistent work, but that one shift in strategy eventually led him to earning an incredible $500,000 a month. His main lesson is simple. Long-term success isn't about the hard sell, it's about building trust. Number 7, Jonathan, the code cracker. Jonathan's story, which gained attention in 2024, is what happens when you finally cut through the noise. While the specific details of his struggles are private, the results of his hard work aren't. He's now earned over $200,000 with affiliate marketing. His journey is for anyone who feels smart and capable but is totally lost in a sea of conflicting advice. Jonathan found his success when he invested in a mentorship program with a clear step-by-step system. He proves that success isn't always about being a lone genius who discovers a secret. It's about being a great student who finds a proven process and executes it. Number 6. Matt McWilliams, the Marathon Man. In a world full of get-rich-quick nonsense, Matt McWilliams' story is a much-needed dose of reality. Today, he's a giant in the affiliate world, but his journey was a marathon, not a sprint. For his first 2.5 years, Matt was grinding away with almost nothing to show for it. He was making so little money he could barely cover his bills. This is the exact point where 99% of people throw in the towel. But Matt wasn't like most people. He knew he was building a real business, not playing the lottery. He kept going, kept learning, and treated every failure like a lesson. By his 4th year, that solid foundation he built started to pay off, and his income grew to over $60,000 a month. His core message is to have realistic expectations and to stop chasing every shiny object that comes along. His multi-million-dollar business wasn't built on a loophole. It was built on years of focused, persistent work. Feeling inspired yet? It's amazing what's possible when people decide to take back control. If you're serious about starting your own journey and want to skip the mistakes most beginners make, I've put together a free guide for you. The link is right at the top of the description. It's all the stuff I wish someone had told me when I started. Now let's get back to it. Number 5. The Cash Flow Survivor. This next story highlights a dark secret in the industry almost no one talks about: cash flow. As documented by one YouTuber, many beginners are shocked to learn that when you make a sale, you don't get paid right away. Big affiliate programs can have payout delays of 30, 60, or even 90 days. This creator was running paid ads, spending his own money to make sales, and it was working. The sales were rolling in, but he hit a wall. He had thousands of dollars in commissions waiting for him, but his bank account was going dry because he had to keep paying for ads. It's a trap that has crushed countless aspiring affiliates, but he pushed through. He had to be incredibly disciplined with his budget and patient enough to survive the revenue cycle. His story is a critical lesson. This isn't just about marketing, it's about financial management. Number 4. The Pivot Master. Imagine working for 4 solid months, building a site, writing content, only to check your earnings and see a pathetic 760. That was the reality for the marketer in this case study. A total failure. But inside that failure was the most important lesson of his career. His mistake? He was promoting products that had nothing to do with his audience. He learned that trust is the only currency that matters in this business. You can't just push whatever pays the most. You have to promote products you actually believe in that will genuinely help your audience. He torched his old strategy and started over, focusing only on products that were a perfect fit for his community. And what happened? His income started to climb. He went from less than $8 in 4 months to building a sustainable, profitable business. His journey was powered by one single realization: be a trusted resource, not a desperate salesman. Number 3. The SEO Grinder. Not every success story is one person hitting a grand slam. Sometimes it's about the shared experience of hundreds of people. The stories from the niche site project community show a path that's less glamorous but just as powerful: the slow, steady grind of search engine optimization, SEO. Many of these folks started blogs hoping for passive income, only to be humbled by the beast that is Google. They'd spend months writing, getting almost no traffic. Then, just as they'd see a glimmer of hope, a Google algorithm update would crush their rankings overnight. But the ones who made it were the ones who refused to quit. They learned SEO, adapted to Google's rules, and just kept publishing high-quality, helpful content for years. For some, it took 1 to 3 years just to see real income. But those who persevered hit incredible milestones, with some earning over $4,000 a month from their sites. That's an extra $48,000 a year. The kind of money that pays off a mortgage and buys you peace of mind. That's success built on pure grit. Number 2, the overwhelmed beginner. This story is for everyone who's ever felt completely and totally overwhelmed. You buy the courses, you watch the videos, but you're just drowning in complexity, affiliate programs, conversion rates, landing pages, email funnels. It's a tidal wave of information. This was the reality for countless beginners who finally found their footing on platforms like Growth Mentor. One affiliate was on the verge of quitting. They were working hard but seeing zero results, feeling totally lost. The turning point was deciding to get personalized one-on-one coaching. Their mentor didn't just sell them a course. They looked at their specific business, pointed out the exact flaws, and gave them a clear plan. That personalized guidance cut their learning curve dramatically and helped them sidestep costly mistakes. This proves that sometimes the best investment isn't in another course, but in getting an expert to help you navigate the chaos. And now our number 1 spot, the story of Spencer Mecham. Just a few years ago, Spencer didn't even know what affiliate marketing was. He was drowning in debt, had dropped out of college twice, and was bouncing between dead-end jobs, including one in pest control that he absolutely hated. He felt completely lost. He stumbled into the world of online business and became obsessed, but his start was rough. He poured 8 long months into building a blog, only to make about $20 a month. He was ready to give up. But then a single YouTube video he'd almost forgotten about started to get some views. That tiny spark showed him the power of video. He pivoted his entire strategy to YouTube and building an email list. His big break came when he promoted a piece of software he was genuinely using to build his own business. Because he was a true believer in the product, his recommendations were authentic and powerful. In just 2 years, he went from broke to crossing the $1 million mark in commissions from that single program. Today, he's made over $3 million from that one partnership and has built a business teaching others to do the same. His journey is the ultimate proof of what can happen when you find the right strategy, fight through failure, and go all in. As you've seen, there's no single path. Some found success in 30 days, others took 4 years, some used paid ads, others built massive followings with free content, but they all had one thing in common. They were stuck in a life they didn't want, found affiliate marketing, and took massive decisive action. They all failed. They all dealt with setbacks and self-doubt, but they didn't quit. Their stories are proof that you can rewrite your own future. You don't need a fancy degree or a pile of cash to start. You just need the will to learn, the grit to push through the tough times, and a commitment to helping others. If you like what this and my other videos are about, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, like and share this video with anyone you know who would be interested in learning more. Also, if you're serious about building your own profitable affiliate business, I invite you to check out my full step-by-step course linked in the description. It's a complete roadmap designed to take you from beginner to building a sustainable online income. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content to help you build a life of freedom.